Alright, I want to start off first and foremost by giving all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rakah Kodash. And double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Stone who taught me this truth and will lead as examples to the flock. Salutations to the men sincerely doing this work, working for that penny a day, and to the rest of the believers, the men, women, and children who make up the large multitude who are listening and learning, and having the faith of Yahushai Shalom. Now, this lesson, this video is in response to, what's going on in the spirit right now, with a recently promoted GMS member, taking advantage of, men in affiliate camps, pretty much going around, making money off brothers' charity and making money off brothers' compassion, and what I wanted to do in this lesson is pretty much, put brothers on guard. We've had, over the years that I've been, in this truth, this has happened multiple times, where brothers, have for months and months and months, fleeced, off, other brothers, because of, their charity and compassion, toward the brotherhood. You have some men who take advantage of that, and for months and months they fleece thousands, of dollars, off brothers, coming with the sub story and all that, over and over and over again. What I wanted to say is that, brothers need to wise up, there's nothing wrong with being charitable. But if it happens more than 2 times, it needs to be communicated, right? If a brother comes to you for help and it happens more than twice, it needs to be communicated, right? Because just how, the Ella Yashawamba said in his video, concerning, the affiliate camps and thing, and the brother that got kicked, if you needed help, you should have communicated to the head of your region, and then plans would have been put in place, for you to be taken care of, but he kept going to the same affiliate brothers in the affiliate camp over and over, getting money from them over and over. I say this again, if a brother in a GMS camp comes to you more than twice for money, it needs to be communicated. Somebody above you needs to be made aware of the situation, right? A conversation needs to be had with that brother, right? We've had too many examples of men who've taken advantage of the charity and the compassion that brothers have for the brotherhood, right? Men need to be circumspect. There are particular protocols, right, and orders that we have in place as men of GMS, right? So once you come under the banner of GMS, there are protocols that need to be followed, right? Men, you can't just be in the camps and just be just all willy-nilly. You're not following orders. You're just doing, because you feel like it's the right thing to do. There are orders, there are rules, there are protocols for a reason. Brothers need to remember that. This is Second Thessalonians, I believe, right? Yeah, 2 Thessalonians 3 and verse 6. Now we command you, brethren, in the name of our Lord Yahushai Hamashiach, that ye withdraw yourselves from every brother that walketh disorderly, and not after the tradition which he received of us. Yeah, we have orders and protocols that we are taught when we come into GMS. Men come in, those protocols and orders are also taught to the men that come in after us, right? So if a brother does not walk according to those protocols, according to those rules, according to those traditions, you withdraw yourself. You communicate it. You pass the message up the line, right? So elder brothers can be aware of the situation. For yourselves know how ye are to follow us, for we have not behaved ourselves disorderly among you, neither did we eat any man's bread for naught, but we wrought with labor and travail night and day, that we might not be chargeable to any one of you. Right? No, I will say this. There are times when brothers will fall on their face. Fine. We're living in tough economic times. Sometimes, a brother may get laid off from his job unexpectedly, and may need help getting back on his feet. But there need to be plans in place, actionable plans in place, where that brother can get himself back to a position where he's not being taken care of indefinitely by the tithes, right? The tithes aren't there to fund a brother's lifestyle, right? We are men, right? If you lost your job, Fine, brothers help you out, but there needs to be actionable steps put in place for you to get back on your feet. It's just like in America, you have unemployment. And in order for you to continue to collect unemployment, you have to show that you are making the effort to try to be employed again. That needs to be shown, right? The same brother shouldn't come to you for $20 2, 3 times in a row, 4 or 5 times in a row, and it's not communicated to anybody, and you just continue to give him. No, you've become a crutch. No, you've become a pocket, right? It says, neither did we eat any man's bread for naught, but we wrought with labor and travailed night and day, that we might not be chargeable to any one of you. Contrary to what men like the men in the IUIC say, the men of GMS are not bums. Neither do we promote bum culture. We don't promote bum culture. Brothers need to have their jobs. Brothers need to be able to be stable economically, right? Every now and then you fall on your face, you know, emergencies come up, health emergencies, maybe your car broke down, you met in an accident, whatever it is. Emergencies come up, you get help with that. But it shouldn't be an indefinite thing where you're constantly leaning on the tides, right? Not because we have not power, right? But to make ourselves an example unto you to follow us, because really and truly, the apostles have every right to be taken care of by the ministry, right? But they don't live that way because they give an example. They work. For even when we were with you this week, commanded you that if any would not work, neither should he eat. For we hear there are some which walk disorderly among you, right? Working not at all, but are busybodies, going from camp to camp, affiliate camp to affiliate camp, begging, right? Now them that are such we command and exhort by the Lord Yahushua, that with quietness they work and eat their own bread, but ye brethren be not weary in well doing. So don't let this you know, harden your heart toward the brotherhood. Don't be weary in well doing, meaning don't worry about it too much, that you're suspicious of every brother. But be circumspect, man. Keep your eyes open. A brother comes to you more than twice consecutively for help, it needs to be communicated. Right? That's all I wanted to say. Hopefully this lesson was edifying. Shalom.